Yeah, good morning, Debsuman. So let's see what we have learned yesterday. Is it visible, right? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
You can, yeah, yes, ma'am. Yeah, thank you. So, what we have learned yesterday, what is software? And already we know that the basic definition of software. And next, it's not working. Yeah. It's next types of software. We all know that there are three types of software: system software, programming software, application software, and we know about the examples of these software. And next, what is software testing? Already we know that the definition of software testing. This is the an interview question of the basic interview question of software testing. And next, why do we need testing? And what are the parameters to say quality product or quality software? And this is also interview question. The chances to ask this question in interview purpose. And next, what is the difference between project versus product? If you go in real time, you know the difference between project versus product. That's why yesterday we discussed about this and why the software has bugs. And this is also one interview question. During interview, chances they will ask you. So don't miss these points. Why the software has bugs and what are the parameters to say quality product? And we know about what is quality. I hope um, you're very clear about these topics. So next, yeah, okay, Sashi. And we all know about error, what is bug or defect and failure, right? So this is also one interview question: error, bug or defect and failure. Interviewers will ask you what is the difference between bug or defect. Both are same. Both are the concept are same, but terminologies are different. That's it. Don't confuse because interviewers will ask you a tricky question so that you may confused. If you say anything wrong, they will know that you will not know about anything. Okay, so just be careful. So next, today also we discuss about basic topics. From tomorrow onwards, we will enter the main topics of manual testing. Like I will show you what are the main topics are there. From tomorrow onwards, we will discuss these topics like types of applications, test case document and format, levels of software testing, and this foundation of software quality assurance SDLC. Um, Today I will discuss SDLC and waterfall these models. From tomorrow onwards, we will discuss what are the SDLC models. Let's see what will happen. I'm going to close this document. Now, today, we will discuss about these topics like different environments in a project, what is expected result and actual result, who is collecting the requirements from the client in your project, and types of documents, how we are getting the requirements in a project. So, before that, and we will discuss also some more topics in between the session. So let's start the session. First of all, we know that about what is software, right? And what is the software? A group of statement, set of logic related to data which gives instructions to the system what to do and how to do, right? And as per the usage of software, it has been divided into two types. What are those? Product software and project software. That thing also we already discussed in yesterday's session, right? And what is product software? It is developing software for group of the customer. Okay, product software means it is developing software for group of the customer. And project software, what is the meaning of project software? It is developing the software for a single client. It means as per the work, there are two different types of companies are available in industry. Okay. So what are those? One is product based company and project based company. So before going to start these topics, I want to discuss with you guys. From tomorrow onwards, we will get a Zoom upgrade version. Okay, don't worry about it. We will not face from tomorrow onwards. If this disconnect after 40 minutes, please reconnect with the same link. Thank you. So what I'm saying, product. So as per the work, there are two different types of companies are available in industry. So why I'm discussing here, you should know the very detailed, in detailed topics so that you may not confuse when you enter in IT industry if you are already working there. So if you have any small doubts also, I want you to clear everything. Okay. So product based company and project based company. What is that? Product based company and what is project based company? So product based company means a company, see this one. So a company which is mainly focusing on developing their own software products. Okay. So what I'm saying, I'm repeating once again, a company which is mainly focusing on developing their own software products is called product based company. So is there any examples of a product based company that you know? Anyone? Product based companies, what are those? There are number of product based companies, but I want to know from your end. Anyone? Product based companies, what are there? Google. Yeah, right. Google. Yeah. Microsoft, right. Amazon, right. Meta, right. Apple. Yeah. HP, Yahoo, JP Morgan. Yeah, everything is right, etc. Thank you guys for your responding. And what is service based project based company means service based company. Sorry here. Service based company. So a company which is mainly focusing on developing the individual project to the individual client is called a service based company. Okay, a company which is mainly focusing on developing the individual project to the individual client, that is called service based company. Anyone? Service based companies? Yes, TCS, Infosys, right?
Cap,
Wipro,
Capgemini,
right? Cognizant, right?
Accenture,
Capgemini. I don't know who is talking, but I'm not able to hear very clearly.
Accenture
etc.
company.
Yeah, you can. Who's talking there? But please ping me here. So, see, I want to everybody please respond here. So, if you're not able to talk, please ping me here. Okay, Vinod Reddy, Accenture. Right. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Now we are clear, right? What is product based company and what is service based company. So, next, our topic is different types of teams in project. Sorry, not here. Different types of teams in project. There are number of teams are there, but mainly there are two different teams available in every project. So one is development team, second one is testing team. So what is development team and testing team? So I will tell you. Development team means the responsibility of the development team has to develop the application as per client requirement. And what is testing team? The testing team is the responsibility of the testing team has to test the application to verify whether the development team has has the develop the application as per the client requirement or not. So development responsibility, what is that? To develop the application as per client requirement. And what about testing team? The testing team has to test the application whether whether the development team has developed the whatever the developers develop the application that application will take, and we are going to test the application as per the client requirement. Please note that even though we have two different types of teams in a project, finally both the teams has to work only based on the client requirement. Okay. So now, see, we all know about software, right? And what is software testing? But what is the history of the software? Anyone knew history of the software? See, software came into the picture in early 1990s. 1990s to avoid the manual transaction in client business. Okay, we discuss about X-Bank example. So X-Bank example, X-Bank, what he will do? So firstly, they are doing a manual transactions, whatever it is. So next, they will approach IT company with requirements. So they need a software. So to avoid the manual transactions, they will automate the transactions, right? So before what software came into the picture in early 1990s to avoid the manual transaction in client business. And what is software testing? When it comes, software testing came into the picture in 1996 to 1997 to maintain the quality in the software. So we can avoid the manual thing, and we are now doing automation, right? But we should maintain the quality, right? So if you go somewhere, if you go shopping mall, if you go vegetable shopping, what you will do? You will see the quality, right? When you take vegetable, fruits, clothes, anything you purchase, you will see the quality. So that is the main thing. In the similar way, we will maintain the quality in the software. Already we discussed about what is the quality. So if our product, our software, our application is a quality, then we can deliver the customer so that the customer will satisfy with that quality software. Otherwise, what happen? He will definitely frustrated and unsatisfied with the product, and he will disappoint with our company. So our responsibility is to deliver the quality product to the customer. The testers, the main uh, ultimate goal, what is that? Our main ultimate goal is to deliver the quality product to the client. So now, what is the difference between development and testing? Earlier we discussed development team and testing team. But we do what is the difference between development and testing? So I'm discussing very basic topics with you because I want you to clear everything. Very minor things also I want you to very clear, because in the beginning we will discuss very slowly, but in upcoming sessions we will enter the main topics that you will know, that you will clear about it. So what is the difference between development and testing? See, development means it is respective to the technology. It's completely related to the technology. Technology means developers should know the language. Language means what? C, C++, Java. It's completely related to technology. For example, a developer. I'm a Java developer. For example, as a Java developer, we can able to develop only Java application. So more technical knowledge is required to develop the application, and technology might be changing frequently, right? As earlier we learn C, C++, and later we know Java, and now Python. Python is trending now, right? So that's why I'm saying technology might be changing frequently. And what about testing? See, it is respective to the it is irrespective of the technology. So as a tester, we can able to test any application which has developed in any technology. So developers develop the application by using some language like C, C++, Java, Python, whatever it is. So beyond the testers, we can able to test any application which has developed in any technology. So less technical knowledge is required to test the application, and testing never change. In development, technology might be changed, but in testing never change. Okay. So next, um, what is software testing? Yesterday also this topic discuss what is software testing. So software testing means, see, performing testing on software application or the product as per the client requirement is called as a software testing. Yesterday we discussed, right? Software testing. Yes. Software testing, what I have said, it is a part of software development process, and it is an activity to identify the defects in the software. The objective of testing is to release the quality product to the client. So the performing testing on software application or product as per the client requirement is called as software testing. So software testing has been divided into two types. What are those? One, manual. Second, automation. So manual testing. What is the manual testing? Manual testing is nothing but performance testing on the software application with the human interaction is called as manual testing. And what is automation testing? So it is nothing but performing testing on software application with the help of any automation tools is called as automation testing. So please, in both manual and automation, we are performing the same testing, but the way we are performing testing is different in both manual and automation testing. We will discuss in detail what is manual and what is automation in upcoming sessions. So once again, I'm repeat that what is manual testing and automation testing, the basic definitions. So performing testing, manual testing is nothing but performing testing on the software application with the human interaction. We do manually. Humans are interacted while doing the manual testing. So automation testing means we are going to test the software application with the help of any automation tools. Like Tosca tool is one of the automation tool. So with the help of automation tool, we are going to test the software application, that is called automation testing. So the same, we are performing the same testing in both manual and automation, but the approaching is some kind of different in manual and automation testing. And we all know about company. What is company? We generally, in regular basis, we will say company, company, company. What is that? So company is the organization who is developing the software as per the client requirement. For example, TCS, Infosys, CTC. Okay, so there are companies. But client, who is client? A client is the individual or organization who is providing requirements to the company to develop the software. Okay, I hope you will know about what is company and who is client. Client is the individual or organization who is providing the requirement to the company to develop the software. And who is end user? End user is person who is using or working on the application finally. For example, customer of ICICI Bank, customer of Airtel, customer of Paytm. So these are end users. And I will show you uh, the hierarchy. Where is that? So this is the hierarchy in IT industry or different designations in the IT industry. So first we will see CEO. So see here from here to here. So associate software or test engineer. So they will be 0 to 1 years and 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years of experience. Um, we will get software or test engineer, and 3 to 5 years senior software or senior test engineer, and 5 to 7 years experience team leader. We will come like team leader or test team leader, and 10 to 12 years experience project manager, project test manager, and 12 to 14 years delivery head, 14 to 15 years vertical head, and 20 years they will become as CEO. This is the hierarchy from upward to downwards. Don't see from, sorry, downwards to upper. Don't see from uppers to downwards. So now, so the next topic is different environments in a project. How many environments are there in a project? Anybody know? Different environments in a project. Three. Jyoti saying three. Anybody? UAT. Okay. That is one environment, UAT. Sit. Okay. I will say there are four environments: UAT, SIT, VPT. See, we generally discuss very basic topics, Depsuman. You can say in any very basic manner only. So don't go with high level. Okay. So I will say there are four different environments. One is the uh, development environment. Second one is testing environment. Third one is UAT environment. Fourth one is production environment. Yeah, thank you, Jyoti. Thank you, Dev Suman, for your response. So, what is development environment? What is developing environment? So, this is the first environment in every project. During this environment, development team will be involving to develop the application as per the client requirement. So, after successfully completion of the development, they will deploy the application into testing environment. Okay, clear? What they will do? Development environment. This is the first environment development team, development environment in every project. This this environment, I mean this development environment will be involving to develop the application accordingly the client requirement. After completion of the development team will deploy the application into testing environment. And what is testing environment? So during this environment, testing team will be involving to perform the testing on application as per the client requirement. After successfully completion of the testing in the testing environment, the testers will give the confirmation to the development team, and based on the confirmation from the testing team, development team will deploy the application into UAT environment. Who is going to deploy the application? Developers only. Okay. Whatever the application the testers will get from development environment, they will go, I mean, they are going to test the application, and after completion of testing, they will give the confirmation to the development team, and based on that confirmation the development team will deploy the application into UAT environment. And UAT, and what is UAT environment? So during this environment, testing team along with the client, okay, along with the client will be involving to perform the testing on the application. After successfully completion of the testing, we are giving the confirmation to the development team, and based on the confirmation, again, development team will deploy the application to the production team. Okay, production environment. Sorry. So what is production? Production is nothing but live environment. So in this environment, client or end users directly will be involving to use or work on the application. Okay. And I'm saying environment, environment, environment. Here we will say repeatedly environment. What is that environment? So it is nothing but the location which contains the different hardware and software settings or components. I will show the hierarchy of 1 minute, guys. Be online. So, sorry, this is the hierarchy. Okay. So we are discussed, right? Development team, testing team, and UAT. Here client also involved, and production, client or end users. So clear about this hierarchy of development team, testing team, UAT, and production environment. Everything is clear. Please respond in chat. Are you getting my point? Yes. Yeah. Thank you. And next, so do you know about different knowledge required? What is the different knowledge required in IT industry? So there are three different knowledges required in IT industry. Okay, which we need to know. One is domain knowledge. Sorry, guys. I thought it unmute. Sorry. See, there are three different knowledge in IT industry that we should know. What is banking? I mean, domain knowledge. Now audible? Huh? Am I clear? Yes. Yeah, thank you. So domain knowledge is nothing but the core business knowledge of the client. And this knowledge is required for both development as well as testing team. So what I am saying, it is nothing but the core business knowledge of the client. So this knowledge which is required for both development team as well as testing team, for example, banking domain, insurance domain, telecom domain. So we should know, right, that we are going and working in real time projects. We should know which project we are working. Banking, is it insurance, is it telecom, is it retail domain? What is that? We should know, right? That thing, we should know the knowledge required in IT industry. And technical knowledge, what is the technical knowledge? So it is nothing but knowledge in the specific technology. It is required for the development team to develop the application. For example, C++, Java, Oracle, .NET, Python, etc. And what is functional knowledge? So it is nothing but knowledge in the functionality of the specific application. And this knowledge is required for the testing team to perform the testing on the application. For example, ICICI online banking application, Airtel banking application, anything you can take. Okay. Is it clear? Domain knowledge, technical knowledge, functional knowledge. Yes. So next, okay. So now we will discuss the one main topic. Okay. So SDLC. What is the full form of SDLC? Software Development Life Cycle. So now we will discuss about SDLC topic, and if we know that SDLC topic, we can know about the flow, the complete flow of project from start to end. So what is the meaning of SDLC? So SDLC is the step-by-step process which we are following to complete the software project that includes both development and testing. So what I'm saying, it is the step-by-step process which we are following to complete the software project that includes both development and testing. After completion of development activities, we can't say that we completed the project. So we can say that we completed the project only after completion of both development and testing activities. For completion of every activity or work, we have to follow some process. Okay, we have to follow some process. What is that? So in the same way, for the completion of software project also we have to follow some process. This process we called as SDLC. Okay, so before knowing to SDLC, I want to say you something. See, if I take any company, whatever it is, if you take IT company, 3P, we should know what is the 3P. 3P means what? 3P means P in the sense of pillar. First P, so first P, it is a people, okay? And what is people? If you take any IT company, so without 3P, we can't run IT company. So what I'm saying, first P is people. So without people, there is no company. Without people, there is no company. What is the second P? Product. Why I'm saying product? Certain follow we should follow certain process. Earlier I said we should follow some certain process, right? Follow. And what is the third P? Sorry, this is not product process. This is product. So product, the product, I mean the quality product delivered to the customer. See, SDLC is related to P process. SDLC is related to P process. SDLC is a process used by software industry to design, develop, and test the software. Okay. So different phases in SDLC. I will show you the image. This one. Yeah. Are you able to see my screen? SDLC's different process are there: requirement analysis, design, development, testing, maintenance. So there are five different phases are available in SDLC. So requirement, see in requirement and designing requirement analysis. Okay, one we can say requirement to first phase analysis, second phase. We can say the third phase is design, development, testing, and release and maintenance. And what is requirement? So this is the first phase in SDLC. Once the project has been confirmed between client and company. So once the project has been confirmed between client and company, client will directly provide requirements to the company or BA team. What is the BA? What is the meaning of BA? Business analyst team from the company will collect requirements from the client. For collecting requirements from the client, BA team is following the some techniques. And what is the technique? KT, questionnaires, inspection. Okay, they following some techniques. Those are KT, knowledge transfer, questionnaires, inspection. Okay, so in requirement, BA team follow some techniques. What are those? KT, questionnaires, inspection. So what is KT? I said KT, knowledge transfer. So in this technique, BA team will collect the requirements. In this technique, BA team will collect the requirements by requesting the client to transfer the information about the business. Okay. So if I came from bank. Earlier we discussed about Xbank company. So I am the client, and I'm coming and approaching with the IT company. So IT company, there is a BA team. So BA team come and will collect the requirements with me, and I am the client. Okay, and they're requesting to give the business related requirements. Okay, that is knowledge transfer. And questionnaires. What is this questionnaire meaning? So in this technique, BA team will collect the requirements by asking some questions to the client about client business. So if I am related to X bank company, so they will ask about what is that, what's going on, what the things are going on. Okay, how the work. What services we are going to do and we are giving to customers. So they will ask about some questionnaires related to client business. And what is inspection? So in this technique, BA team will collect the requirement directly by step into client business and observe how the client is doing the business manually. So what happened? Business team and business analyst team will come uh, and see this bank and do the inspections. So how the work will going on, how they will doing, and everything will check taking um, taking the information by doing inspection. Okay. So next to what I'm saying here, requirement is clear, right? So requirement is what I'm saying. Requirement, this is the first phase in SDLC. So once the project is confirmed between client and company, they will use some techniques. BA team will use some techniques. One is KT, questionnaires, inspection. So what is analysis? During this phase, BA team will be involving to analyze the collected client requirements, and they will be designing the understandable form of requirement documents. For example, BRS. BRS means what? Business requirement specification document, functional requirement specification document, software requirement specification document. Here we are using these documents, and they will start analyzing. Okay. So next, what required in to do the analysis? Documents, right? BRS document and FRS document, SRS document. Okay. So what is this documents? So there are number of another documents are there, like mapping documents also available, and PDM document. So there are number of documents are available. So in this phase, we will say. So in this phase, SDLC, we will prepare the documents and provide the documents to the next phase. So it is very important. What is we should know the BRS, FRS, SRS mapping document and PDM document, right? So what is BRS? We can say BRS or BRD document. So BRD or BRS. BRS means business requirement specification document, or BRD means what? BRD means business requirement document. That's it. So this document contains the information about who is who is the client and what type of business the client is doing, and what type of requirements the client is expecting in that project. Okay. So I hope you're getting my point. So who is the client and what type of business the client is doing, and what type of requirements the client is expecting in that project. This BRT document is developed by product owner after discussing with the client, and the client is going to approve this document. It is in Word format. Okay. It is in Word format. And what about FRS document? So BRS document means, so it defines what to develop and what to test. That means by seeing the BRS document, development can understand what to develop, and developers will know the what to develop, and testing team will know what to test. And what is FRS document? So you can see here, I will show one example of BRS document, how it will be look. Is it visible, right? So see, there is a home page here. Login is there, date and time, username, password, sign in, everything is there. So for example, so user BRS, one requirement we get. We get the one requirement, that is BRS document. It will show here like this. So user can able to see logo, right? So there is a requirement. User can able to see logo in the top of left corner, date and time in the top right corner. So home page will be there, login will be there, date and time will be there, and user can able to see ID, username, password, and sign in button. So it will be look like this BRS document. And what about FRS document? So I will show you one FRS document. So FRS document, it will be look like this. So see, FRS document is in the form of Excel sheet. Okay, Excel sheet, and once FRS document contains the rule and conditions of all the requirement of BRS document. FRS document defines how to develop and how to test. That means by seeing this document, development team can understand how to develop, and testing team can understand how to test in a project. Okay, this will be look like this. Serial number, BRS means there is a requirement number and rules and conditions. Logo size should be 24 into 18. Date format should be this MMDDYY, and this format should be in 24 hours. Username, password should be text box, sign in should be button, and other who is going to design this logo size, form, date format, time format. So if I'm going to design this logo size, I'm going to develop the logo size. So my name will be here. And what about SRS document? So SRS document means, so SRS document is in the form of either in Word or in Excel. Okay. So this document contains softwares and hardware database which is required to develop and test the application. This document defines where to develop and where to test. That means by seeing this document, development team can understand where to develop, and testing team can understand where to test. Okay, BRS means, see what to BRS, if you refer BRS document, the developer will know the what to develop, and tester will know what to test. If you know the FRS document, how to develop and how to test. And SRS document, if you refer where to develop and where to test. Okay. And mapping document. So mapping document means it is a source. It is a source target mapping document, and this document contains the information about data flow from source to target. So source to target means it is in the form of Excel. So why I'm saying you should know the knowledge of what is mapping document. If you get the real time, the mapping document, you should know, right, what kind of this document. So it contains the details of what kind of data to be extracted from source, and how to transform in staging layer, and where to load. Okay. So it will related to some kind of completely related to data. Okay. And PDM also, it is a type of physical data model document. So it is the relationship between data to data. Data modeler. It is developed by data modeler, but it is in the form of PDF, PDF format. So next, but we all know about what is the requirement and how to analysis. But how we are getting the requirements in the project? So we prepared a DRS document, FRS document, SRS document, all we prepared, right? But how we are getting the requirements in the project? So we are getting the requirements in our project in the form of BRS, FRS, and SRS document from the BA team through SharePoint. This is one of interview, very, very important question. So SharePoint, we will get the requirements, related to our project, SharePoint. So I will show one image. So this is the shared document. See, we are getting the requirements in our project, whatever the documents provide from the BA team through SharePoint. So once the BA team has designed two documents, they will upload the documents into SharePoint and send the confirmation mail to both development team and testing team along with the location of the requirement in SharePoint. So once we get the confirmation mail, test lead will log in into SharePoint and download all the documents into share folder. Okay. If this is BRS document, they will share with the share folder. And what is SharePoint? SharePoint or share path, it is also known as share path. Is the application which we are using to share the information across the globe. A resource who is working in the project in any location across the globe can access the SharePoint, either developer, either or tester, BA team, system analyst, everyone. What is share folder? Share folder means is the folder which are using to share the information within the location. So in some projects we are using SharePoint to share the information, and in some other projects we are using VSS. It means visual source safe for sharing the information. Okay. Now the next part is design. So from here we know about requirement analysis, right? So, what is the requirement? What is analysis? How we are getting the requirements? What are the documents involved in this first phase? And what about design? So, during this phase, technical lead or system architect will be involving to design the architecture of the project or blueprint or skeleton of the project. There are two different types of design available in this phase. One is HLD and one is LLD. So we will discuss in detail in the upcoming sessions, but I will tell you the brief explanation of HLD, LLD design documents. So LLD means low level design documents and HLD means high level design documents. So in this phase, we are going to design the software application. Okay. So in here, the designers will prepare the HLD, LLD documents. What is HLD document? It defines the overall architecture of the project that includes all modules. And LLD means it defines the overall architecture of the individual that includes all the submodules and screens. If you take a login screen, okay, so here, if you take one login screen, okay, this is a login screen. So, see, this is one module, login. This is homepage one module, date and time one module, username one module, password one module. If you go through with the whole, with you go and gather with all modules. One module comes become like a one big module, right? That is called HLD. And this is one module. What is that? LLD design. So low level designs the overall architecture of the individual. This is submodules, login, date and time, username, password. This is all LLD. And this whole application, it is called HLD. So in every project, there is one HLD and multiple LLD. That depends on the number of modules in the project. In most of the project, we are using UML. UML means Unified Modeling Language for designing the architecture of the project. Okay. And next part is coding. So this is development means it is nothing but coding. Coding means during this phase, development team will be involving to write the coding for the functionality of individual modules. After successful completion of writing code for individual modules, they are performing reviews. What kind of reviews there are? Peer review, lead review, on-site coordinator review, client review. So there are number of reviews are there. So what is the meaning of review? So it is the process to verify the completeness and correctness of the task. As per the capability maturity model, level 5 company standards, we need to perform four different reviews in a project. One is peer review, lead review, on-site coordinator review, and a client review. Okay. So I'm not going very deep. What is that lead review, on-site coordinator review? So if you know this, you will be confused. Okay. So next, testing. So this information is very enough. So I'm going to very deep and very in detailed. Okay. So that no, in every step, what going on, you should know. You should know the knowledge and you should know aware of these topics. So testing. Testing means in this phase, testing team will be involving to perform the testing on the application by executing some test cases. So testing team performing the different types of testings like sanity testing, smoke testing, usability testing, functionality testing, security, performance testing, etc. So we will discuss all about these levels of testing in the upcoming sessions. So don't worry about it. After successfully completion of the execution of test cases, and when all the defects are closed, development team will deploy the application into production team. Okay. And last one is release and maintenance. In this phase, both development and testing team will be involving to provide support to the client while using the application in the production. When client or end user is using the application in the production, we need to provide the support to the client for using application. Okay. Is it clear? Or any, do you have any doubts? It's clear. So I'm going to see once more. I'm repeat I'm giving brief explanation of this SDLC because this is very important question in manual testing. They will definitely ask what is the meaning of SDLC, what is the full form of SDLC, and what are their phases present in the SDLC. And sometimes they will ask explain about the phases of SDLC. Okay, so that's why I'm giving some brief explanation of SDLC. So SDLC means it is a process of developing the software from start to end. There are phases, there are five phases. One is requirement analysis, designing, development, testing, maintenance. What is requirement analysis? In this phase, all the relevant information is collected from the customer to develop the product as per their expectation. So, product owner, project manager will set up meeting with the customer to gather all the information. Okay. So next is analysis, right? So project planning is nothing but analysis. So once the requirements are clear, then the planning phase will start. So while planning any project, 4 points will be considered. What are those 4 points? How much it cost to develop the project, project efficiency, impact on the customer, business success, preparing for the future. There are topics. I mean, they will take once the requirements are clear, they will consider 4 or 5 points. Okay. Next, designing, project designing. In this phase, the architecture break down the system into pieces that can be programmed, and they will specify the specifications for the system that serve as input to the next phase. So here, simply we can say the designers will design the application by preparing HLD, LLD documents so that the next phase will use that HLD, LLD documents and develop the application. And development. Development is nothing but coding. In this phase, developer will develop the code as per the requirement. Once the code is done, they will perform unit testing. And once the unit testing done, then developer will integrate the units and release the build for testing. And what is testing? In this phase, the tester has to understand the requirement by referring different documents. What is those? BRD, FRS document, SRS document, use case document, and supposed to find the scenarios. So based on the scenarios, tester has right to has to write the test cases, and written test cases has to be executed in the testing environment. And what is implementation and maintenance? So once the testing is done, we are going to release the product to the customer. In this phase, the customer will perform UAT testing, and it is done in production environment. Once the product is released, if the customer face any problem that need to be solved time to time is called as maintenance. Okay. This is the brief explanation of SDLC, and previously we will discuss in detail of we will what we will do in each and every phase. I hope you understand, and do you have any doubts? Are you getting my point? Anyone? Do you have any doubts about these topics what we have discussed, like product based company, service based company, these basic topics and SDLC? See, SDLC is the main topic that we have. Actually, I want to discuss tomorrow, but there is a time, right? So that's why I discuss only today. So SDLC, after this SDLC, we will discuss SDLC models like waterfall model, spiral model, V model, prototype models. So there are different models are there that we are using in the project, that we know how to do in real time project. The flow you should know. You should clear about it. Clear? Anyone? Yeah, yes. Okay. Piyush, Deb Suman, Shashi Kumar. Only Jyoti is responding now. Are you getting my point? Do you have any doubts, Piyush, Deb Suman, Shashi Kumar? Are you there? So if you get clear about these topics, then I can move. Yeah, Piyush, fine. Okay. Thank you. So is this fast? I mean, what I am teaching, is this fast for you? So if you give any feedback to me, so then I can correct myself. Do you want me to teach in a slow manner? Because this is basic topics, right? So that's why I'm going somewhere. I was thinking it's going fast. This is fine. Yeah, thank you, Jyoti. Thank you, Piyush. What about Dev Suman and Shashi Kumar? They are not responding still now. I want to know you very clear, okay? Dev Suman, Shashi Kumar, please unmute and talk, or you can ping me here so that I can know what you will understand. Okay, fine. Oh, they are not responding. It's okay. So thank you, Piyush. Thank you, Jyoti. Thank you your feedback. Okay, let's connect tomorrow with uh, different topics like waterfall model. We will discuss spiral model, V model, prototype models. We will discuss in tomorrow session. So it depends on time. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Take care. I'm going to stop my screen sharing. So let's connect tomorrow, guys. Same time. Okay. Bye. Sorry. Bye. Take care. And one more thing, guys. I'm sorry. I want to discuss. There is one more point. So, E-Tech actually giving an offer to you. 1 minute. So, E-Tech giving an offer to you. Just see if you refer a friend to our Tosca automation testing course. If they enroll, you will receive a 20% discount on your course fee. Okay. So please don't miss out. Share this opportunity and get the discount. Okay. E-Tech giving an opportunity. Okay. If you refer your friend, you will get discount 20% discount on your course fee. Thank you everyone. Have a good day. Bye. Take care.